First, a second night of protests in Wauwatosa over the DA's decision to not charge a police officer for the shooting death of 17-year-old Alvin Cole. The city under a curfew for a second night in a row. We are seeing an increased response from police and National Guard in the neighborhoods. They're blocking protesters and they're making arrests.
Alvin Cole's family has now joined the protesters tonight. They talked with our Ben Jordan. But let's get straight to Sean Gallagher with the latest on the protest.
Shannon and Steve, I'm here at 67th and North Avenue. As you can see right here behind me, nothing really to report. A very quiet night right now, but it wasn't that way all across the city. After some damage that we saw last night from some protesters, it appears law enforcement did not want to take any chances tonight. They did arrest a number of protesters at various points across the city. Now, there was a large staging area near 76th and Center, including a number of National Guard vehicles. Protesters were off in the distance, slowly making its way towards the line coming from Milwaukee. They eventually turned south, and that's where we met up with them again, right where I'm at right now, 67th and North, where I saw at least one arrest here. And the group of protesters, maybe a couple of dozen, were being closed in on by three sides by law enforcement. Now, they eventually left that area, and we found them again near Wauwatosa East High School. Here, there were a number of arrests made. I saw at least three vehicles that were originally part of the caravan. They were empty and in the middle of the road. Police officers on scene moving those vehicles themselves. I did speak with Mayor Dennis McBride just minutes ago about what happened tonight. He says tonight's actions by police are no different than what they did last night. And while he does support protests, he thinks the message gets lost when things get out of hand.
I understand the feelings of the family and their supporters. We understand the heartbreak of losing a son and a brother, but anarchy in the streets, violence, lawlessness is not going to solve that. It's not going to bring Alvin Cole back. What we need to do is allow the wheels of justice and government to turn so that we can achieve a final resolution in a way that is at least understandable for everybody.
Now, the most severe damage last night was to a speedway, but Mayor McBride says that's technically in Milwaukee, not in Wauwatosa. But he does say the National Guard and that increased presence will be here as long as necessary. And just a reminder, the curfew does extend until Monday. In Wauwatosa, Sean Gallagher, TMJ4 News.